How do you intend to make your own way in this world? Do you also aspire to be great or nothing? Episode 3. Here on Encounters. Good day, angels. Today, the third year students of Bachelor of Arts in Literary and Cultural Studies are to present a play written by Tony Kosher. The play received many awards, including Best Play at the 1992 Evening Standard Awards, Best New Play at the 1992 Critics Circle Awards, Best Play at the 1993 Tony Awards, and the 1993 Pulitzer Prize for Drama. It is a play divided into two parts, Part 1, Millennium Approaches, and Part 2, Perestroika. The first part consists of three acts, which is the part you are about to witness. Angels in America Part 1 focuses on the stories of two troubled couples. They face dilemmas about gender identity and health. The play is a complex, often metaphorical, and at times symbolic examination of AIDS and homosexuality in America in the 1980s. The first part of Angels in America sets up all the major storylines of these overlapping plots. Set in New York City, the play takes place between October 1985 and January 1986. Now, let us sit back and listen to the story of Roy, Joe, Harper, Louie, and Pryor. Same day, Roy and Joe in Roy's office.
So, how would you like to go to Washington and work for the Justice Department?
Sorry?
How would you like to go to Washington and work for the Justice Department? All I got to do is pick up the phone, talk to Ed, and you're in.
In what exactly?
Associate assistant. Something big. Internal affairs. Heart of the woods. Something nice with clout.
And Ed,
Me is the Attorney General.
I have to think.
Of course. It's a great time to be in Washington, Joe.
Roy, it's incredibly exciting.
And it would mean something to me. You understand?
I can't say how much I appreciate this, Roy. I'm sort of, well, stunned. I mean, thanks, Roy. But I have to give it some thought. I have to ask my wife.
Your wife? Of course.
But you know, I really appreciate.
Of course. Talk to your wife.
Later that day, Harper at home alone, talking to herself like she usually does.
People who are lonely, people left alone, sit talking nonsense to the air, imagining beautiful systems dying. When you look at the ozone layer from the outside, from a spaceship, it looks like a pale blue halo, gentle, shimmering, 30 miles above our heads. It's a thin layer of three atom oxygen molecules, a product of photosynthesis. Its rejection of darker rays and emanations. It's kind of gift from God, a crowning touch to the creation of the world, a guardian angel, a shell of safety for life itself. Yet everywhere, things are collapsing. This is why, Joe, this is why I shouldn't be left alone. I'd like to go traveling. I'll send you postcards with strange stamps. Later, maybe, nevermore. Oh, you startled me.
Cash, check, or credit?
I know you. You sold us plane tickets when we flew here.
You said you wanted to travel. I'm Mr. Lice of International Order of Travel Agents. We mobilize the globe, we set people adrift. Cash, check, or credit? Name your destination.
Antarctica, to see the hole in the ozone.
I can arrange a guided tour. Now?
Oh, soon. Maybe soon. I'm not safe here, you see. Weird stuff happens, like you just appearing. Well, you see, things are getting to me. Joe stays away from me, and dreams are talking back to me.
It's motion sickness. The only cure to keep moving.
I'm undecided. I feel that something's going to give. Maybe Christ will come again. Maybe troubles will come. And the end will come. Or the sky will collapse. Maybe Joe loves me. Maybe not. Maybe I'm just crazy. Maybe I don't know. The suspense, Mr. Lice, it's killing me.
It's just a vacation.
That was the elevator. Wait, oh god. You need to go. You're not even real. Go!
Buddy, sorry. I was just out walking. Are you mad?
I got a little anxious.
Nothing to get anxious about. So, how'd you like to move to Washington?
Same day, Louis and Pryor outside the funeral home, sitting, talking. The funeral service for Sarah Ironson has just concluded, and Louis is about to leave for the cemetery.
What a weird service. That rabbi.
A definite find. Get his number when you go to the graveyard. I want him to bury me.
Better head out there. Everyone gets to put dirt on the coffin once it's lowered in.
Oh, cemetery fun!
It's an old Jewish custom to express love. Here, Grandma, have a shovel full. She was pretty crazy. She was living at home for 10 years. I never visited. She looked too much like my mother.
Poor Louie. I'm sorry your grandma is dead.
Sorry I didn't introduce you to. I always get closely at these family things.
Butch. You get Butch. Hi, cousin Doris. I'm Lou, Rachel's boy. Lou, because if you say Louis, they'll hear the sibilant S.
I don't have a.
I don't blame you hiding. Jewish curses are the worst. Oh, and by the way, cousin Doris is a dyke.
No, really?
You don't notice anything. If I hadn't spent the last 4 years filleting you, I'd swear you were straight.
You're in a pissy mood. Cut still missing?
Not in a verbal side. It is your fault. I warned you, Louis. We should have given it a cat's name. Little Sheba. It's a dog's name.
I wanted a dog in the first place, not a cat. Spread my books.
He was a female cat.
Cats are stupid, high strung predators. Dogs have brains.
Cats have intuition. Cats know when something is wrong.
Only if you stop feeding them.
They know. That's why Sheba left. Because she knew.
You what?
Look at this purple spot.
That's just a burst blood vessel.
Not according to the best medical authorities.
What? Tell me.
KS, baby. Lesion number 1.
Oh, please.
The wine dark kiss of the angel of death.
Stop.
I'm going to die.
That's bullshit.
I can't find a way to spare you, baby. No wall like the wall of hard scientific fact. KS Swamp, bang your head on that.
When did you find this?
I couldn't tell you.
Why?
I was scared, Lou,
Of what?
that you'll leave me. Bad timing, funeral and all. I know, but I figured as long as we're on the subject of that,
I have to go bury my grandma.
Lou, then you'll come home, right?
Yeah, then I'll come home.
Same day later on, Joe and Harper at home.
Washington?
It's an incredible honor, buddy. And,
I have to think.
of course,
Say no.
but you said you were going to think about it.
Yes, and I don't want to go to Washington.
Well, I do. It's time to make some changes, Harper.
No changes. Please. Just why?
Well, I've been chief clerk for 4 years. I make $29,000 a year. That's ridiculous. I graduated fourth in my class and I make less than anyone I know. And I'm tired of being a clerk. I want to go where something good is happening.
You know, there's something creepy about this place. Remember Rosemary's Baby?
Rosemary's Baby?
Our apartment looks like one. Wasn't that apartment in Brooklyn?
No, it was.
Well, it looked like this. It did.
Then let's move.
The Georgetown's worse. The Exorcist was in Georgetown.
The devil. Everywhere you turn, huh, buddy?
Yeah, everywhere.
So, how many pills a day?
Mm, none. Okay, one. Three. Only three.
Look, I know this is scary for you, but try to understand what it means to me, Harper. Will you try?
Yes.
Good. Please try. I think things are starting to change in the world.
It's just that I don't want.
Wait, for the good. Change for the good. America has rediscovered itself. Sacred position among nations. The truth was restored, law restored. That's what President Reagan's done, Harper. He says truth exists and can be spoken proudly. And the country responds to him. I need to be a part of that. I need something big to lift me up. 6 years ago, the world seemed in decline, horrible, hopeless, full of unsolvable problems and crime and confusion and hunger and
But it still seems that way. More now than before. They say the ozone layer is.
Harper.
And today, out the window on Atlantic Avenue, there was a schizophrenic traffic cop who was making this.
Stop it. I'm trying to make a point here, Harper.
So am I.
You aren't even making sense.
My point is, the world seems just as.
It only seems that way to you because you never go out in the world, Harper. And you have emotional problems.
I do get out in the world.
You don't. You stay in all day, fretting about imaginary things.
I get out. I do. You don't know what I do.
Are you sure you don't stay in all day?
No,
Well, yes, you do.
that's what you think.
Then where do you go?
Where do you go when you walk? And I do not have emotional problems.
Okay, I'm sorry.
And if I do have emotional problems, it's from living with you. Or
I'm sorry, buddy. I didn't mean to.
if you do think I do, then you should never have married me. You have all these secrets and lies.
I want to be married to you, Harper.
You shouldn't. You never should. Joe, I think this is a good time for me to have a baby.
Then they went on to a program about holes in the ozone layer over Antarctica. Skin bombs, birds go blind, icebergs melt, the world's coming to an end. Louis is crying over the sink. Joe enters.
Oh, um, good morning.
Good morning, counselor.
I'm sorry. I don't know your name.
Don't bother. Word processor. The lowest of the low.
I'm Joe Pitt. I'm with Justice Wilson.
Oh, I know that. Counselor Pete, chief clerk.
Are you okay?
Life sucks shit. Life just sucks shit. I mean, it's nice of you. Sorry, sick friend.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah, well, that's sweet. Three of your colleagues have preceded me to this railway side, and you're the first one to ask. The others just opened the door, saw me, and fled. I hope they had to pee real bad.
Here, take this toilet paper. Maybe they just didn't want to intrude.
Huh? Reganite heartless macho asshole lawyers.
Oh, that's unfair.
What is? Heartless? Macho? Reganite or lawyer?
Well, I voted for Regan twice.
Twice? Well, oh boy. A gay Republican.
Excuse me? I'm not. Forget it.
Republican? Not Republican or...
Not gay. I'm not gay.
Oh, sorry. It's just... Well, sometimes you can tell from the way a person sounds that. I mean, you sound
No, I don't. Like what?
like a Republican.
Do I sounds like
What? Like a Republican or... Oh, why?
do you what?
Sounds like
Like wait, I'm confused.
Yes, my name is Louis, but all my friends call me Luis. I work in word processing. Thanks for the toilet, by the way.
A week later, mutual dream scene. Pryor is at a fantastic makeup table having a dream applying the face. Harper is having a pill-induced hallucination. For some reason, Pryor has appeared in this one, or Harper has appeared in Pryor's dream. It is bewildering.
I'm ready for my close up, Mr. DeMille. Fuck this shit. Fuck this shit. I look like a corpse. A corpse set. Oh, my queen. You know you've hit rock bottom when even drag is a drag.
Are you? Who are you?
Who are you?
No. What are you doing in my hallucination?
I'm not in your hallucination. You're in my dream.
Oh, wow. You're wearing makeup.
So are you.
You're a man.
The hands and feet give it away.
I don't recognize you. Are you my some sort of imaginary friend?
No. Aren't you too old to have imaginary friends?
Well, I have emotional problems. I took too many pills. By the way, why are you wearing makeup?
I was in the process of applying the face, trying to make myself feel better.
Oh, wow. You stole this?
I was out of cash. It was an emotional emergency. These pills you keep alluding to?
Valium. I take Valium. Lots of Valium. I'm not addicted. I don't believe in addiction, and I never drink, and I never take drugs, except Valium.
Accept value in we peacefuls.
Ah, I know, right? It's terrible. Mormons are not supposed to be addicted to anything. I'm a Mormon, by the way.
I'm a homosexual.
Oh, in my church, we don't believe in homosexuals.
In my church, we don't believe in Mormons.
What church do? Oh, I get it. I don't understand this. I did never see you before, and I don't think you should be here in this hallucination. Because in my experience, the mind shouldn't be able to make up anything that wasn't there to start with, that didn't enter it from experience from the real world. Imagination can create anything new, can it? It only recycles bits and pieces from the world and reassembles them into visions. Am I making sense right now?
Given the circumstances, yes.
Okay, so when we think we've escaped the unbearable ordinariness and, well, untruthfulness of our lives, it's really only the same old ordinariness and falseness rearranged into the appearance of novelty and truth. Nothing unknown is knowable. Don't you think it's depressing?
The limitations of the imagination.
Yes, the world, finite, terribly. Well, this is the most depressing hallucination I've ever had.
Apologies. I do try to be amusing.
Ugh, oh well, don't apologize, you. I can't expect someone who's really sick to entertain me.
How on earth did you know?
All that happens. This is the very threshold of revelation sometimes. You can see things, how sick you are. Do you see anything about me?
Yes,
What?
you are amazingly unhappy.
Oh, big deal. You meet a Valium addict and you figure out she's unhappy. That doesn't count. Of course, something else. Something surprising.
Your husband is a homo.
Oh, you're ridiculous. Really?
Threshold of revelation.
Well, I don't like your revelations. I don't think you're into it well at all. Joe's a very normal man. Oh God. Oh my God. He... Do homos take like lots of long walks?
Yes, we do. In stretch bands with lavender cuffs. I just look at you and there was.
Oh God. Oh, I have to go now. Get back. Something just fell apart. Oh God. I feel so sad.
I, I'm sorry. I usually say fuck the truth, but usually the truth fucks you.
I see something else about you.
Oh,
Deep inside you, there's a part of you, the most inner part, entirely free of disease. I can see that.
it's that that isn't true.
Threshold of revelation. Home.
That night, Harper and Joe at home, Pryor and Louie in bed.
Where were you?
Out, thinking. I had a lot to think about.
Well, I burned dinner.
I'm sorry.
Oh, no, not my dinner. My dinner was fine. Your dinner, I mean. I put it back in the oven and turned everything up as high as it could go, and I watched till it burned black. It's still hot, very hot. Want it?
You didn't have to do that.
I know. It just seemed like the kind of thing a mentally deranged, sex-starved, pill-popping housewife would do. So I did it. Who knows anymore what I have to do?
Okay, how many pills?
No. Don't do that. I'm fine. Pills are not a problem. Not our problem. I want to know where you've been. I want to know what's going on.
Going on with what? The job?
Not the job.
Then what?
Stick to the subject.
I don't know what that is. You have something you want to ask me? Ask me. Go.
I can't. I'm scared of you.
You know what? I'm tired. I'm going to bed.
Please tell me, without making me ask, please. When you come through the door at night, your face is never exactly the way I remembered it. Even the weight of you in the bed at night, the way you breathe in your sleep seems unfamiliar. You terrify me.
I know who you are.
Yes, yes, you know me because I'm the enemy. That's easy. That doesn't change. You think you're the only one who hates sex? I do. I hate it with you. I do. I dream that you batter away at me till all my joints come apart like wax and I fall into pieces. It's like a punishment. It was wrong of me to marry you. I knew you. It's sin, and it's killing us both.
You know, I can always tell when you've taken pills because it makes you red faced and sweaty, and frankly, that's very often why I don't want to.
I have something to ask you.
Then ask, Harper, ask. What in hell are you?
Are you a homo? Are you? If you try to walk out right now, I'll put your dinner back in the oven and turn it up so high the whole building will fill with smoke and everyone in it will asphyxiate. So help me God, I will. Now answer the question.
What if I.
And tell me, please. And we'll see.
No, I'm not. And I don't see what difference it makes.
You are not about to die.
It's not going well, really. Two new lesions. My leg hurts. There's protein in my urine, the doctor says. But who knows what the fuck that portends? Anyway, should it be there? The protein. My butt is chopped from diarrhea, and yesterday I shot blood.
I really hate this. You don't tell me.
If it's bad, I'll tell you.
Shitting blood sounds bad to me.
And I am telling you.
And I'm handling it.
Tell me some more about justice.
I said I'm handling it.
Well, Luis, you win Trooper of the Month. Uh, I take it back. You aren't Trooper of the Month. This isn't working. Tell me some more about justice.
You are not about to die.
Justice.
It's an immensity, a confusing vastness. Justice is God. Prior,
Mm,
you love me.
yes,
What if I walked out on this? Would you hate me forever?
yes.
I'm going to have a baby.
Liar.
You liar. A baby born addicted to pills. A baby who does not dream but who hallucinates. Who stares up at us with big mirror eyes and who does not know who we are.
Are you really?
No. Yes. No. Yes. Get away from me. Now we both have a secret.
Third week in November, Roy and Henry, his doctor, in Henry's office.
Nobody knows what causes it, and nobody knows how to cure it. The best theory is that we blame a retrovirus, the human immunodeficiency virus. Its presence is made known to us by the useless antibodies which appear in reaction to its entrance into the bloodstream through a cut or an orifice. The antibodies are powerless to protect the body against it. Why? We don't know. The body's immune system ceases to function. Sometimes the body even attacks itself. At any rate, it's left open to a whole whorehouse of infections from microbes, which it usually defends against, like Kaposi's sarcomas, these lesions, or your throat problem, or the glands. We think it may also be able to slip past the blood brain barrier into the brain, which is, of course, very bad news. And it's fatal, and we don't know what percent of people with suppressed immune responses.
This is very interesting, Mr. Wizard, but why the fuck are you telling me this?
Well, I have just removed one of three lesions, which biopsy results will probably tell us is a Kaposi sarcoma lesion. And you have a pronounced swelling of glands in your neck, groin, and armpits. Lymphadenopathy is another sign. And you have oral candidiasis, and maybe a little more fungus under the fingernails of two digits on your right hand. So that's why.
This disease?
Syndrome.
Whatever, it afflicts mostly homosexuals and drug addicts.
Mostly. Hemophiliacs are also at risk.
Homosexuals and drug addicts? So what are you implying, Henry?
I don't.
I'm not a drug addict. What? What? Come on, Roy. What? Do you think I'm a junkie? Henry, do you see tracks? Say it.
Say what?
Say Ron Con. You are a.
Roy.
You are a. Go on. Not Roy Con. You are a drag fine. Roy Marcus Con. You are a. Go on, Henry. It starts with an H.
Oh, I'm not going to.
With an H, Henry. And it isn't hemophilia. Come on.
What are you doing, Roy?
No, say it. I mean it. Say, Roy Con, you are homosexual. And I will proceed systematically to destroy your reputation and your practice and your career in New York State, Henry, which you know I can do.
Roy, you have been seeing me since 1958. Apart from the facelifts, I have treated you for everything from syphilis.
From a war in Dallas,
From syphilis to venereal warts in your rectum, which you may have gotten from a whore in Dallas, but it wasn't a female whore.
so say it.
Roy Con, you are. You have had sex with men many, many times, Roy. And one of them, or any number of them, has made you very sick. You have AIDS.
AIDS, your problem, Henry, is what are you hung up on words? On labels that you believe they mean what they seem to mean? AIDS, homosexual, gay, lesbian? You think these are names that tell you who someone's lived with, but they don't tell you that?
No?
No, like all labels, they tell you one thing and one thing only. Where does an individual so identified fit in the food chain, in the pecking order? Not ideology or sexual taste, but something much simpler. Cloud. Not who I fuck or who fucks me, but who will pick up the phone when I call, who owes me favors. This is what a label refers to. Now, to someone who does not understand this, homosexual is what I am because I have sex with men. But really, this is wrong. Homosexuals are not men who sleep with other men. Homosexuals are men who, in 15 years of trying, cannot get a peasant anti-discrimination bill through city councils. Homosexual are men who nobody knows, who zero clout. Does this sound like me, Henry?
No.
No, I have clout, a lot. I can pick up this phone, punch 15 numbers, and you know who will be on the other end in under 5 minutes, Henry?
The president.
Even better, Henry, his wife.
I'm impressed.
I don't want you to be impressed. I want you to understand this. It's not sophistry and this is not hypocrisy. This is reality. I have sex with men, but unlike nearly every other man whom this is true, I bring the guy I'm screwing to the White House and President Reagan smile at us and shake his hand because what I am is defined entirely by who I am. Roy Cohn is not a homosexual. Roy Cohn is a heterosexual man, Henry, who fucks around with guys.
Okay, Roy.
And what is my diagnosis, Henry?
You have AIDS, Roy.
No, Henry. No AIDS what homosexuals have. I have liver cancer.
Well, whatever the fuck you have, Roy, it's very serious. And I haven't got a damn thing for you. The NIH in Bethesda has a new drug called AZT, with a 2-year waiting list that not even I can get you onto. So get on the phone, Roy, and dial the 15 numbers and tell the First Lady you need in on an experimental treatment for liver cancer. Because you can call it any damn thing you want, Roy. But what it boils down to is very bad news.
The first act ends with Roy Cohn in his doctor's office. It comes out that Roy is gay and that he has AIDS. Alright, now that we have listened the first act of the story, let us now unravel the second act entitled In Vitro, wherein the tensions continue to rise between Joe and Harper about the possible move to Washington and how Louis and Pryor will continue their relationship.
Act 2, Scene 1.
Night, the third week of December. Prior alone in the floor of his bedroom. He is much worse.
Louis, please wake up. Oh God, I can't breathe.
I'm calling the ambulance. Wait. Are you fucking crazy? Oh god, you're on fire. Your head is on fire.
I don't want to go to the hospital. I don't want to go to the hospital. Please let me lie here. Just
No, no, God. Prior, stand up.
don't touch my leg.
We have to. Oh god, this is so crazy.
I'll be okay if I just lie here, Lou. Really, if I can only sleep a little. Louise, no, don't call. You sent me there, and I won't come back. Please, please, Louis, I'm begging. Baby, please, Louis.
Will you shut the fuck up?
Ah, I have to go to the bathroom. Wait, just. Oh, oh God.
Prior, they'll be here in. Oh, oh my god. What did. What?
I had an accident.
This is blood.
Maybe you shouldn't touch it. Me, I.
Oh help. Oh help. Oh god. Oh god. Help me. I can't. I can't. I can't.
Same night, Harper is sitting at home, all alone, with no lights on. He can barely see her. Joe enters, but he doesn't turn on the lights.
Why are you sitting in the dark? Turn on the light.
No, I heard the sounds in the bedroom again. I know someone was in there.
No one was.
Oh boy, Joe, I'm thinking of going away. Maybe I think I'm going off again. You know what I mean, right?
Please don't. Stay. We can fix it. I pray for that. This is my fault, but I can correct it. You have to try too.
When you pray, what do you pray for?
I pray for God to crush me, break me up into little pieces, start all over again.
Please, don't pray for that.
I had a book of Bible stories when I was a kid. There was a picture I'd look at 20 times every day. Jacob wrestles with the angel. I still dream about it. Many nights. I'm. It's me, in that struggle. Fierce and unfair. The angel is not human, so how could any human win? What kind of a fight is that? Losing means your soul thrown down in the dust, your heart torn out from God's. You cannot lose.
In the whole entire world, you are the only person I love or have ever loved. That's what's so awfully, irreducibly real. I can make up anything that can't turn that way.
Are you are you really going to have a baby?
It's my time, and there's no blood. I don't really know. Maybe I'm just not bleeding because I take too many pills. Maybe I'll give birth to a pill. That would give a new meaning to pill popping, huh? I think I think you should go to Washington alone. Change, like you said.
But I'm not going to leave you, Harper.
Or maybe not, but I'm going to leave you.
An hour later, Joe and Roy are sitting on a fancy straight bar. The place is brightly lit. Roy is drinking heavily. Joe, not at all.
The pills were something she started when she miscarried, or no, she took some before that. When she was a kid, her home was really bad. Think a lot of drinking and physical stuff. But she doesn't talk about that. Instead, she talks about the sky falling down, monsters, Mormons. Everyone thinks Mormons don't come from homes like that. We aren't. Well, we aren't supposed to behave that way, but we do. It's not lying or being two-faced, boy. Everyone tries very hard to live up to God's strictures, which are very,
Strict?
I shouldn't be bothering you with this.
No, please. Heart to heart. Want another. What is that seltzer?
Failure to measure up hits people very hard. From such a strong desire to be good, they feel very far from goodness when they fail. What scares me is that maybe what I really love in her is the part of her that's hardest from the light, from God's love. Maybe I was drawn to that in the first place, and I'm keeping it alive because I need it.
Why would you need it?
I don't know how well we know ourselves. I mean, what if? I know I married her because I loved it that she was always wrong, always doing something wrong, like one step out of step. In Salt Lake City that stands out and never stood out on the outside, but inside it was hard for me to pass.
Us?
Yeah, pass as. Well, as someone cheerful and strong, those who love God with an open heart unclouded by secret and struggles are cheerful. God's easy, simple love for them shows in how strong and happy they are, the saints.
But you had secrets. Secret struggles.
I wanted to be one of the blessed. You feel you ought to be, but the blemishes are yours by choice, which of course they aren't. Harper's sorrow, that really deep sorrow, she didn't choose that, but it's there.
You didn't put it there.
No, I know, but I am responsible for her.
Because she's your wife.
That, and I do love her.
Whatever, she's your wife. And so there are obligations to her, but also to yourself.
She'd fall apart in Washington, and she'll fall apart if I leave her here. She needs me, Roy.
Listen, Joe, I'm the best divorce lawyer in business.
Can't Washington wait?
You do what you need to do, Joe. Let her life go where it wants to go. You'll both be better for that. Somebody should get what they want. How long have we known each other?
Since 1980.
Right, a long time. I feel close to you, Joe. Do I advise you well?
You've been an incredible friend, Roy.
It's important for me to help you, like I was helped.
I owe practically everything to you.
I'm dying, Joe. Cancer.
Oh my God.
Few people know this, and I'm telling you this only because I'm not afraid of death. What can death bring that I haven't faced? I've lived. Listen to me, Joe. You must do this. You must love. Love, that's trap. Responsibility, that's a trap too, like father to a son. I tell you this, life is full of horror. Nobody escapes. Save yourself, whatever falls on you, threatens you. Don't be afraid to live in the raw wind. Naked alone, learn at least this what are you capable of. Let nothing stand in your way.
3 days later, Pryor and Belize in Pryor's hospital room. Pryor is very sick but improving. Belize has just arrived.
Stella,
Stella for star. Let me see. You look like shit.
any word from Louis?
Be back. I know the type. Likes to keep a girl on edge. How long have you been here?
I don't remember. I don't care. I want Louis. I want my boyfriend. I'm dying. I'm dying. Where's
No, no,
Louis?
no, 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 no. Shh.
This is a very strange drug. This drug, Emotional ability, for starters.
Oh, save a tab or two for me.
Oh no, not this drug. This drug. She is serious. Poisonous chemistry. And not just disorienting. I hear things, voices.
Saying what?
I'm not supposed to tell.
Hey, you better tell the doctor or I will.
No, 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 don't. Please. I want the voice. It's wonderful. It's all that keeps me alive. I don't want to talk to some intern about it. You know what happens when I hear it? I get hard.
Oh my.
And you know what? I am slow to rise.
Oh, my jaw aches at the memory.
Oh, Lou, you know my mother warned me. Men, if they get overwhelmed by the little things.
They'll be belly bust feel when something big comes along.
But I didn't listen to her.
Men are beasts.
The absolute lowest.
I have to go. If I want to spend a whole lonely life looking after white people, I can get underpaid to do it.
Giami,
Jitem, don't go crazy on me, girlfriend. I already got enough crazy queens for one life for two. I can't be bothering with dementia.
I promise.
And eat more, girlfriend. You really do look like shit.
He's gone. Are you still?
I can stay. I will return.
Are you one of those follow me to the other side voices?
No, I am no night bird. I am a messenger.
You have a beautiful voice. It sounds like the truth. Stay with me.
Not now. Soon I will return. I will reveal myself to you. You
For
must
what?
prepare.
For what? I don't want to.
Know that, no, a marvelous work and a wonder we undertake. An edifice airy, we sink plumb and straighten. A great lie we abolish, a great error correct, with the rule, sword, and broom of truth.
What are you talking about? I.
I am on my way. When I am manifest, our work begins. Prepare for the parting of the air, the breath, the ascent, glory to.
One afternoon, Louis in a shabby overcoat is sitting on the steps contemplatively eating one. Joe enters with three hot dogs and a man of coke.
Can I?
Oh, sure, sure.
Have to make the best of it. How's your friend?
My? Oh, he's worse. My friend is worse.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah, well, thanks for asking. It's nice. I mean, you're nice. I can't believe you voted for Reagan.
Let's not talk about politics, okay? Are you always like this? You just, whatever you feel like saying or doing, you don't care. You just do it.
Do what?
It, whatever. Whatever it is you want to do.
Are you trying to tell me something?
No, I'm just observing that you.
Impulsive?
Yes, I mean, it must be scary.
Yeah, well, freedom is heartless too.
Oh, you're not heartless.
You don't know. Finish your beanie.
Yesterday was Sunday, but I've been a little unfocused recently and I thought it was Monday. So I came here like I was going to work and the whole place was empty. And at first I couldn't figure out why. And I had this moment of incredible fear and also just flashed through my mind. The whole hall of justice. It's empty. It's deserted. It's gone out of business.
Creepy.
Well, yes, but I felt that I was going to scream. Not because it was creepy, but because the emptiness felt so fast. I can't go in there today.
Want some company?
Late that night, Joe at a payphone phoning Hannah at home in Salt Lake City. Joe is drunk.
Hello, Mom?
Joe, you're calling from the street. It, it must be 4 in the morning. What happened?
Oh, nothing, nothing. I. How are you, Mom?
What happened?
I just want to talk to you. I wanted to try something out on you.
Have you been drinking? Joe,
Yes, ma'am. I'm drunk.
why are you out on the street at 4 a.m. in that crazy city? It's dangerous, Joe. I think you ought to go home right now. Call me from home. Joe,
Mom, did Dad love me?
you ought to go home and call from there.
Please answer.
Oh, now? Really? This is maudlin. I don't like this conversation.
Yeah, well, it gets worse from here on. Mom, Mama, I'm a homosexual. Mama. Boy, did that come out act awkward. Hello? Hello? I'm a homosexual. Please, Mama, say something.
You're ridiculous. You're being ridiculous.
I'm what?
You really ought to go home now to your wife. This phone call, we will just forget this phone call.
Mom,
No more talking. Tonight, this drinking is a sin. A sin! I raised you better than that.
The following morning early, Harper and Joe at home. Louis and Pryor in Pryor's hospital room. Joe and Louis have just entered. This should be fast and obviously furious. Overlapping is fine. The proceedings may be a little confusing, but not the final results.
Oh God, home. The moment of truth has arrived.
Harper, please listen. I still love you very much. You're still my best buddy. I'm not going to leave you.
No, no, no. I don't like the sound of this. I'm leaving.
Please listen. Stay. This is really hard. We have to talk.
We are talking, aren't we? Now, please shut up, okay?
Did you take pills? How many?
No pills. Bad for them.
You aren't pregnant. I call your gynecologist.
Well, I'm seeing a new gynecologist.
Forget about that. Just listen. You want the truth? This is the truth. I knew this when I married you, Harper. I've known this, I guess, for as long as I've known anything, but I don't know. Though maybe that with enough effort and will I could change myself. But I can't. My whole life has conspired to bring me to this place, and I get despised my whole life. I think I believed when I met you I could save you. You at least, if not myself, but I don't have any sexual feelings for you, Harper. And I don't think I ever did.
I think you should go.
What are you talking about?
Without me, Joe. Isn't that what you want to hear?
Yes,
You were going to save me, but the whole time you were spinning a lie. I just don't understand that.
Harper.
Mr. Lies, I want to get away from here. Far away, right now before he starts talking again. Please, please, please.
As long as I've known you, Harper, you've been afraid of men hiding under the bed, men hiding under the sofa, men with knives. Who are these men? I never understood it. Now I know. It's me. I'm the man with the knives.
You are? Oh, God.
I'm sorry.
I recognize you now.
Oh, wait. I I'm I'm bleeding. Harper,
I'm going to move out.
The fuck you are,
I'm leaving.
bastard. If I could get up now, I'd beat the holy shit out of you. You have no right to do this. No right. It's criminal. Criminal.
I need some privacy.
That's new.
Everything's new, Prior.
Apartment too small for three. Lewis and Pryor comfy, but not Lewis and Pryor and Pryor's disease.
Something like that. I won't be judged by you. This isn't a crime. I'm in the stock practicalities, schedules. I'll come over if you want. Spend nights with you when I can. I can.
Has the jury reached a verdict?
I'm doing the best I can.
Pathetic. Who cares?
You can love someone and fail them. You can love someone and not be able to.
You can. Theoretically, yes. A person can love Lewis, but not you. Especially you. I don't know. I think you are excluded from that general category. A person could theoretically love, and maybe many do, but we both know now that you can't.
I do, Prior. I love you.
Who cares? We have reached a verdict, Your Honor. This man's heart is deficient. He loves, but his love is worth nothing. I'm dying, you stupid fuck. Love? Do you know what that love means? We lived together for 4.5 years, you idiot.
I have to find some way to save myself.
Get out of my room.
Please.
When I open my eyes, you'll be gone. Huh? It worked. I hurt all over. I wish I was dead.
We have just witnessed Pryor's struggles with his health. We also heard about the struggles of Harper with her addiction and volume. Roy also shared about his illness with Joe, and Joe came up with his mother. Things are going climactic for the second act in vitro. We have heard for the first time the voice of the angel too. The characters we are following, Harper and Joe and Louis and Pryor, both ended up in a heated argument. Okay, now let us see what will happen to them in our Act 3, titled Not Yet Conscious Dawning Forward. It is set during the 1986 of January. Pryor alone in his apartment, Louis alone in the park. Again, a sound of beating wings.
Oh, don't come in here. Don't come in. Louis! No, my name is Prior Walter. I am the Sean of an ancient line. I am abandoned. I no, my name is Prior, and I live here and now. And in the dark, in the dark, the recording angel opens its 100 eyes and stops the spine of the book of life, and hush.
Do you know the story of Lazarus?
Lazarus? I don't. Well, he was dead, Lazarus, and Jesus breathed life into him and brought him back from death.
Come here often.
No? Yes? Yes?
Back from the dead. You believe that really happened?
I don't know anymore what I believe.
This is a quiet incident. Us meeting.
I followed you from work. I followed you here.
You followed me. You probably saw me that day in the washroom and thought, there's a sweet guy, sensitive, who cries for friends in trouble.
Yes?
You thought maybe I'll cry for you.
Yes.
Well, I fooled you. Crocodile tears. Nothing. What are you doing? Don't do that.
I'm sorry. Sorry. Please. Oh boy. Can I want to touch you. Can I please just touch your face? I'm going to hell for doing this. Come on. Where?
Likewise. Strange bedfellows. I don't know. I never made it one of them before. I would really rather not spend tonight alone.
I'm a pretty terrible person, Louis.
Lou,
No, I really, really am. I don't think I deserve being loved.
there? See, we already have a lot in common.
That sound, that sound, it, what is that? Like birds or something? Like a really big bird? I'm frightened. I, no, no fear. Find the anger. Find the anger. My blood is clean. My brain is fine. I can handle pressure. I am a gay man. I am used to pressure, to trouble. I am tough and strong and oh, oh, I'm I'm hot. I'm so ow. Geez, what is going on here? I must have a fever. I oh oh please. Oh please. Something's coming in. I don't like this at all. Something's approaching. And oh God Almighty. Very Steven Spielberg.
Greetings, prophet. The great work begins. The messenger has arrived.
And hello to all our listeners. Welcome to our podcast. I am Diane Liaban and I am joined by two of the organic intellectuals of ABLCS G1. Wow, who also happen to be my best friends. Guys, please introduce yourselves.
Grabe ka naman sa organic intellectuals. I'm Nicola Ray Binpin.
Nagagalit ka ba yan? Charot.
Di naman,
Anyway,
char.
di ka sure dyan sa organic intellectuals, pero one can dream. So, hi guys, my name is Ellen Claire Carrasco.
Yan, at kami ang makakasama nyo sa commentary portion ng podcast na ito. So keep on listening, and together we will unravel the layers of Angels in America, a gay fantasia on national themes by Tony Kushner. Okay, so now this play is divided into two parts. Okay, so magfo-focus yung voice acting and commentary natin sa first part ng Angels in America, which is the Millennium Approaches. Okay, so dito iikot yung mga mapapag-usapan natin. Just a brief biography of Tony Kushner. And so let me share some infos about him. Tony Kushner is one of the most influential openly gay men in America, a hugely important playwright and screenwriter. And for most of the 1980s, Kushner was active in the New York theater world, gaining a reputation for writing provocative, politically oriented plays that mixed harsh commentary on economic inequality and the AIDS crisis, which is heavily portrayed in this play with a fantastic operatic style. In 1991, Kushner finished by far his most famous play. So ito na nga yung pinag-uusapan natin, Angels in America, a gay fantasia on national themes. Okay, so ready na ba kayo guys?
Ready naman.
Ready na ba kayo Nico and Ez? Kasi
Yes.
there's a lot to unpack here. Marami tayong pag-uusapan. marami tayong issues na i-explore, no? And that's a good sign para sa akin. Okay, so the play opens up and the funeral of Sarah Ironson, the grandmother of Louis, one of the main characters in the story. Okay, so doon pa lang, no, ah, ano na, intense na agad. Masabi ko na intense na
Yes.
agad. So, funeral, no, funeral, um, masasabi natin na isa to sa mga mahalagang symbol na makikita natin sa play, no? Because eventually itong characters na to will encounter mortality, no, the inevitability of
I
death.
agree.
Yes.
And malaki yung role na ginagampanan ng death or funeral, no, sa buhay ng character sa play na ito. So kayo ba guys, please share your thoughts, no? Alam ko na marami kayong gustong i-share na insights, revelations.
Ayan, so ako muna.
Sige lang, Nico.
Una sa lahat, gusto ko munang i-congratulate or sabihin na mahusay yung mga voice actors na gumanap.
Thank you.
Yes,
Thank you.
congrats
Thank you.
guys.
Totoo
Thank you,
yan.
Nico.
So, ayun, sasabihin ko na yung insights ko about the play. So, ayun, Act 1 pa lang, di ba? Sobrang bigat na niya agad. Matatakal dito yung issues about homosexuality, yung mental health ng isang tao, mababagtas din. Tapos, andito rin yung internal homophobia. And sobrang daming imagery or symbolism about death dito. Although subtle lang siya, pero naglilinger siya. So, etong play na to, nag-focus sa dalawang couples, si Joe at Harper, tapos si Louis tsaka si Pryor. So, sa progression ng play, makikita natin na nag-i-intersect yung buhay nila sa isa't isa. And yun yung interesting para sa akin. So, ayun lang muna yung masasabi ko sa ngayon. Eds?
Ay, decision ka, Go. Ayun, so thank you, Nico. Thank you sa sharings mo. Ako naman, syempre magsisimula ako sa umpisa. Sa umpisa, nabigyan na tayo ng brief introduction about our characters. Yung dalawang couples na kung saan nagsisentro yung play, si Harper and Joe, and Pryor and Louis. Louis? Tama ba? Louis.
Parehas
Okay, so,
lang actually.
Tama ba? Ayun. So, anyway. So, habang na-introduce sa atin yung mga characters, na-introduce agad sa atin yung conflicts. Hindi ko alam kung intention ni Kushner to, pero sige, isipin na lang natin na intentional siya na siguro this is the beginning of an end. Kasi doon pa lang sa conflicts, nakikita na natin na maraming ways, maraming direction na pwedeng mapuntahan yung conflicts na yon. Either malay mo maging okay sila sa huli or hindi sila maging okay sa huli. Pero ayun nga, sa aking nakikita ko doon sa play, the fact na si Pryor, the fact that he did not tell his boyfriend na may AIDS siya, doon na nagsimula yung mismong conflict nung relationship nila. Siguro may lack of understanding or lack of communication na rin. Siguro lack of trust na rin. Kasi si Pryor natakot siya eh. Hindi nga sinabi sa boyfriend niya na may AIDS siya. May rights naman malaman ni Louis or Luis. Alam mo, nililito pa rin talaga ako sa rin niya. Ayun, siguro sabihin na natin Louis para mataray. Chance. Anyway, so, ayun, na hindi nga nasabi yung condition niya doon sa boyfriend niya. Tapos itong boyfriend naman niya, nung nalaman niya yun, syempre na nagulat siya. Parang sobrang unexpected. Siguro pag nasabi na ni Pryor yun nung nung umpisa pa lang, di sana, nakapag-prepare na si Louis. Kasi mahirap yun eh. Siyempre, pag nasa isang relasyon ka, tapos biglang malalaman mo na lang na ay, yung boyfriend mo, mamamatay na. So, syempre, masyashock ka, di ba? So, ayun, doon pa lang makikita na natin na yung relationship nila may possibility, may may ebidensya or ayun, may ebidensya na baka masira yung relationship nila. Maybe this whole thing hindi na pwedeng matuloy. Ganon. Ganon din kay Harper and Joe. Napansin ko rin yon. Like, si Harper, sobrang anxious na siya sa state ng marriage niya. Kasi si Joe, napapalayo na yung feelings niya kay Harper. Tapos, kulang pa sila sa intimacy. So, doon pa lang, nakikita ko, sa umpisa pa lang, it's like the beginning of an end na. So, ayun, yun yung nakikita ko for now na conflicts, ay, yung sa umpisa mismo ng play na habang nagsisimula rin yung katapusan nila. Ayun lang. So,
Yan.
ikaw
Thank
naman,
you,
may
guys.
masasabi ka ba?
Ayan. So, gusto ko yung sinabi ni Eds na beginning of an end, no? Gusto kong hiramin yung term na ginamit mong yun. So, the play kasi, it opens up in the funeral of Sarah Ironson. No? Siya yung lola ni Louis, one of our major characters. And doon pa lang, no, nafo-foreshadow na kung ano yung isa sa mga kakalabanin ng characters natin, which is death, no? Funeral becomes an important symbol in the play. And eventually, no, may encounter nila Louis, nila Pryor, mostly si Pryor, no? And maybe even yung si Roy, yan, important si Roy, si Pryor, yan. Si Harper, si Joe, and all the other characters. Of course, lahat naman mauuwi sa death talaga. May encounter nila yung mortality, no? The inevitability of death. As a big part of life, no? In general. Pero although nabanggit ko nga kanina, no, na important yung death sa characters or sa buhay ng characters ng sa characters ni sino to? Si Pryor tsaka si Roy. Kasi ito yung kumbaga magiging sanhi ng development ng characters nila. Like yung decisions, yung actions and thoughts may impluwensyahan nung paglapit ng kamatayan or pagkatok ng kamatayan sa lives nila. And another thing na gusto kong i-bring up dito, no, is the ability of the play to open up discussions that are both natural and supernatural. So, kung naalala nyo pa yung part na mutual dream scene ni Harper tsaka ni Pryor, kung saan si Harper napunta sa dream or panaginip ni Pryor, and yan, si Pryor naman napunta naman sa hallucination ko noon ni Harper. So, hindi natin alam kung alin doon, maybe both, no? Na-observe natin doon yung both the fantastical and realistic elements, no, na binabalanse dito ni Tony Kushner. The ability na na-explore itong fantastical elements na ito, while at the same time nadidiscuss din yung issues na talaga namang mararanasan natin in real life. Bukod dun sa AIDS crisis, nabanggit din dun yung dangers ng climate change, no? Yung mental health, dahil nga addicted sa Valium si Harper. At marami pang iba, no? And ano pa ba? Actually, marami akong gustong banggitin, no? Pero syempre, gusto ko rin marinig yung thoughts ninyo. Sige, bago ako magdagdag, baka may mga ano pa, may mga lumilikot pa dyan sa isip nyo, go lang.
Ayan, so, dahil napunta rin naman na tayo sa death, gusto ko lang erase yung ano, no, yung ang interesting kasi nung funeral scene kasi, 'di ba, nagbagsak kasi yung dalawang notion ng death doon. Like, although hindi naman talaga death agad mapupunta yung sa AIDS kasi hindi naman talaga lahat ganun. Pero yung severity nung nung situation na yun, yung may namatayan tapos biglang ibubuhos sa'yo yung news na may sakit nga. Ayun. So parang sobrang bigat lang nung scene na yun. Tapos napansin ko rin dito yung 'di ba nung si Harper at John nag-uusap sila yung talking about moving out, ganyan. Tapos yung nung nagsasuggest si Joe ng mga places, si Harper parang nire-relate niya sa mga sa mga horror movies katulad ng The Exorcist, tsaka yung Rosemary's Baby. Wala lang, ang interesting lang din ng part na yun, na parang naisingit pa ni Kushner yung mga horror movies na yun.
Yes.
Tapos, gusto ko lang din i-point out yung humor dun sa doctor scene naman, yung conversation ni Henry at saka ni Roy.
Yes, sobrang talaga nun, no?
Totoo, grabe si Roy kasi.
Intense.
Doon pala nakikita na natin na sobrang dark yung pala ni Roy. Akala mo, kasabwat ng protagonist, yung pala hindi eh. Diba? Sobrang
Oo,
dark
mentor
yan.
pa naman yung role niya kay Joe.
Yung nakita ko yung eksena na yun, sabi ko, oh my God, sobrang unexpected. Like, I did not see that coming talaga.
Tsaka paano mo makakaya na mag-self-diagnose sa mismong harapan ng isang doktor?
Nakakatawa rin yung part na yun. Like, mas magaling pa siya sa doktor.
Para lang ma-prove na hindi AIDS yung sakit mo. Diba?
Oo. Ayun,
wala
pero
lang.
May masasabi ka ba doon?
Wala, sobrang na-shock lang talaga ako sa scene na yun. Kasi sa sobrang unrealistic niya, nakakatawa talaga siya.
Yes, pero ayun nga, kahit sa akin nakakatawa siya, pero at the same time, there's an underlying of darkness.
Yes.
Diba? The fact na parang nakakusap naman niya yung doctor, pero siya rin yung nag-diagnose sa sarili niya kasi hindi niya nagustuhan yung pag-diagnose sa kanya nung mismo ni Henry. So yun, doon pa lang, nakikita ko talaga kay Roy, he is a dark character talaga. And he's also a walking irony. The fact na he is a homosexual, pero he does not want to identify himself as homosexual, di ba? Like, yes. He desires men, pero meron siyang bias, meron siyang pinipili. Like, gusto niya yung lalaki, pero gusto niya yung mga lalaking may power, may status, pero ayaw niya sa mga powerless na gays, di ba? So, like, katulad ng sinabi nga dun sa isang esena, yung nag-usap sila ni Henry, sinabi niya na he is a heterosexual man who fucks with other guys. Hindi siya homosexual. He is a heterosexual who fucks with men. Like, di ba? Nakakatawa lang. Tapos, ayun, parang doon pa lang din, nakikita natin yung mismong corruption sa kanya. The fact that he believes that his money and status protects him. And the fact na dahil doon, kayang-kaya niyang makabili ng immunity sa AIDS. Diba, guys? Ano ba yan?
Yes.
Diba?
Tsaka yung pagkaka-portray ng character ni Roy makes the play more grounded to reality, no? Kasi hindi lang yun nag-e-exist yung ganong pagtingin, no? Hindi lang yun nag-e-exist sa play na to. Hindi lang yun nag-e-exist sa panahon na nabuhay si Tony Kushner. Kasi hanggang ngayon, may mga ganun pa ring tao na na ganun nag-isip, no? Ganun yung approach or ganun yung viewpoint pagdating sa mga tao na may sakit na AIDS, no? Meron pa ring discrimination. And gusto ko rin i-point out yung fact na iniisip ni Roy na yung AIDS ay isang homosexual disease or gay disease, no?
Yes.
That is very stereotypical and of course offensive, no?
Mm-mm.
Hindi lang sa mga tao na may sakit na AIDS, maging dun sa mga tao na ay na-identify yung sarili nila na ano, other than straight, no? Gay or ano pa man yan. Nakakatuwa, no, na I mean, nakakainis man siya. Sabihin natin na nakakainis yung character ni Roy. Pero nakakatuwa na ganito yung pagkaka-portray ng characters dito sa Angels in America. Na ano sila meron silang depth, may lalim sa character nila na naglalapit sa reality mismo. And siguro kung may dadagdag ako dyan sa mga nabanggit nyo, actually madami tayong pwedeng pag-usapan talaga dito.
Oo, sis.
Ano pa ba? Ayan, gusto kong bigyan ng spotlight yung isang particular scene, no, na naghihingalo or gumagapang sa floor si Pryor kasi nahihirapan siya, 'di ba? Yun yung tumawag ng ambulansya si Louie. Yung kung paano dinescribe ni Tony Kushner yung sitwasyon na yun, yun na nagkaroon ng accident si Pryor, ganyan na ganito yung nararanasan niya bilang may sakit, no, na AIDS. I really admire that kasi hindi finilter out or hindi binura ni Tony Kushner yung realistic and gritty details ng AIDS crisis. Na ganito talaga yung nararanasan ng taong may AIDS, no? And there's no shame in that.
Yes.
Na kailangan nating maging aware, no? Na hindi natin dapat pandirihan or layuan yung mga tao na may sakit na AIDS. Hindi sila contaminated. Hindi sila kahiya-hiya. No, they are human beings, no, na tinamaan ng sakit. And that's it. No, and balikan ko lang yung point na sinabi ko kanina with this statement, no, na hindi lahat ng gay may AIDS at hindi lahat na may AIDS ay gay people, no?
Yes. Tama yan.
Kahit sino pwedeng magkaroon nun. And ano pa ba? Sige guys, baka may gusto pa kayong
May
i-raise.
gusto lang ako idagdag tungkol dun sa AIDS na sakit. May kita kasi natin dun sa sa mga scenes ni Louie at saka ni Pryor. May kita natin agad yung struggle nila in the relationship, di ba? Parang grabe talaga yung bigat. Yung ano ba yun? Yung pagtitiis. Hindi siya pagtitiis. Yung parang ni Louie. Yung parang pasensya ni Louie kay Pryor with regard to the AIDS talaga. Wala lang. Sobrang touching lang nun. Pero dun sa huli, parang hindi na rin niya talaga kinaya yung toll sa kanya.
Siguro
sa
at
physical
some
and
point
mental.
Yes. Siguro at some point kay inasan din natin yung character ni Louie bukod kay Roy, no? Kasi nga napagdesisyonan niya na iwanan si Pryor. But sa kabilang banda, I don't really, siguro personal na to ha, personal opinion. I don't really see Louie as a villain, no? And I don't see any character in this play as a villain kasi parang para sa akin nakikita ko na yung gustong ipintang protagonist or villain ni Tony Kushner dito sa play na to ay yung ideology mismo, no? Kasi yung pagkaka-portray ng characters dito, and even though may negative characteristics, mga nakakainis na attitude, ganyan, or
yes.
Tao pa rin sila.
May angking kasamaan sila, pero tao pa rin sila eh. And I think malaki yung yung epekto ng ideology mismo. 'Di ba prevalent dito yung religion, politics.
Yes.
Na itong mga bagay na to mismo yung nagiging kalaban nila. And for sure lalo na sa panahon dati, yun nga yung AIDS era noon sa Amerika. Nakaapekto tong politics and religion and all the other ideologies na powerful, quote-unquote powerful noon at hanggang ngayon, sa kung paano namumuhay ang isang tao na may sakit na AIDS, no, sa isang society. And syempre gusto ko rin bigyan ng bigat, no, na lalo naman kung gay ka or person of color ka na may sakit na AIDS, for sure iba yung trato talaga sa'yo nun.
Yes.
Ano
So
pa
ayun,
guys?
gusto ko i-point out yun yung sinabi ni Dayan yung about sa villainy ng characters. Actually, gusto ko yun itanong sa inyo nung una. Like, pero naunahan ako ni Dayan. Ayun, so siguro dagdag ko na lang. Okay lang, B, okay lang. So, sa akin, siguro mapapansin ng mga ibang tao or karamihan ng tao na ano ba talaga si Luis? Is he a villain? Or may pagkakamali ba siya na bigyan na lang yung A1 si Prior in times of his great needs talaga? Sa akin, actually, ako personally, hindi ko nagustuhan si Prior, lalo na yung part na nagpapanik na siya, tapos may sakit siya pero ayaw niyang pumunta ng hospital. Ito naman si Louis, he is really trying his best. And I really can't blame him talaga. The fact na he is still trying to stay up. So this man is a keeper. I swear to God, he is a keeper talaga. And wala lang. Sa tingin ko nga si Luis, he's really human. Ayun nga, sinabi nga ni Dayan yun. And I think talaga, yes, siguro sa huli, Luis, na naman tayo kay Luis. Ayun, I think talaga yung eventual leave niya kay Pryor, I think it's justified and understandable sa akin. It's just that Pryor's selfishness and thoughtlessness, lalo na doon sa emotions ni Louis, ayun, parang dun sa mismong ano nga, like the fact na ayaw niya pumunta ng hospital, tapos tinutulungan na nga siya ni Louis, pero ayaw niya talaga. He is so stubborn to the point na he is already hurting his boyfriend talaga. So sa akin naman, hindi ko talaga I cannot blame Louis for attempting to detach himself from that reality. Gusto niyang umalis. Halata yung sa eksena, nakita ko yun, nararamdaman ko yun eh. Gusto niyang umalis dun sa experience na yun o sa realidad na yun na eto, yung boyfriend niya na mamamatay na, tapos hindi nga alam kung anong gagawin niya. He feels so powerless at that point and he doesn't know what to do. The fact that Pryor does not want to accept any help from him, ang hirap nun, di ba? Lalo na pag mahal mo talaga yung tao, tapos itong taong to, ayaw naman niyang i-accept yung help mo. You are really trying your best talaga. So ayun, like tingin ko talaga may problema din talaga sila. Tingin ko there's lack of trust from Pryor talaga na yun nga yung sa umpisa nga, 'di ba? Hindi nga niya sinabi na may age siya. Tapos sinabi niya na lang niya na pabiga-bigla. So yun, hindi talaga nakapag-prepare si Luis, 'di ba? Sobrang laki ng trauma yun noon sa emotions niya. So ayun, yun yung isa sa mga hindi ko nagustuhan kay Pryor na mas iniisip niya yung sarili niya. Pero at the same time, I understand him. Like, syempre mamamatay ka na, syempre ang ipo-focus mo lang talaga yung sarili mo, di ba? Di ba?
Yes.
So yun like these two people, they are selfish, but they're entirely human. You understand them because if you were in their position, hindi mo rin talaga alam kung anong gagawin mo. Syempre, ang uunahin mo talaga yung sarili mo, di ba? So, yun.
Totoo.
Ayun, baka isipin ko nagagalit ako. Hindi ako nagagalit.
Okay lang yan, Eds.
Wala lang. Siguro parang dun sa eksena na yun, siguro parang na-triggered lang ako. Ayun, kasi parang yun. Ewan ko, hindi ko na alam sasabihin ko. Ayun. Kayo guys.
Siguro kung may isa pang character na malaki yung impluensya sa buhay ni Pryor, bukod kay Louie, ay si Belize, no? So I hope naalala niyo pa si Belize. I think Belize is one of the characters na may positive impact, no, sa character
Well-being
ni
ni
Prior.
Prior. Yes, yes.
Yes, and even sa buong play, si Belize, kung hindi nyo alam, no, is portrayed as someone on the outskirts of American society. Ito i-check nyo tong maganda kayo ng checklist. So si Belize, he's black. Check. He's gay. And he dresses in drag. So, qualities na nasa labas talaga. Or,
Yes.
let's say, nililook down sa white American society. So, nakatawa, no? And his immediate connection to non-Western medicine, being a nurse, highlights this outsider status, which also gives Belize a special insight into the aspects of America that the place white, more traditionally masculine characters miss. Even yung pangalan niyang Belize, diba? Very foreign. Yan. And siguro, yung isa pang bagay na gusto ko rin explore, no, ng konti tuloy, explore talaga, is yung clash between people and principles. So I hope, I know na kanina pa natin to pinag-uusapan. I mean, connected yung mga sinasabi natin dito. Pero explore muna ulit natin, no, a little bit more. Ayan. Kasi there is a clash talaga between yung nabanggit ko kanina, ideologies, no, principles, yan, religion, politics, ano pa ba, education, and all yan. Naglalaban yung principles na yun. Naglalaban yung principles na yun at yung mga tao, no, as living and breathing human beings. And ma-observe natin yun sa characters ni, let's say, si Joe Pitt at si Louis, no? Si Louis. We all know na si Joe Pitt, he is a religious and conservative person, a chief clerk. Ayan. But, yun yung pinangahawakan niyang principle. But dumating yung time na na-attract siya kay Louis, no? Handa siyang iwanan yung principle na yun para sa pagiging human, no? Human who feels love, ganyan, who feels attraction. Ready siya na, quote-unquote, magkasala, 'di ba? Para lang, to be human. Yan, basically, to be human. And yung characters ni Belize, no, yung relationship ni Belize, a gay nurse, at ni Prior, no. Kung i-compare nga natin sa kung paano nila tinrato si Prior, tinrato ni Louis at ni Belize si Prior, magkaiba, no. Si Belize, alam niya na may AIDS si Prior at alam niya kung paano yun i-handle na Prior is just human, no. He is a human being. Yung identity niya ay hindi dinedefine ng sakit niya. And for characters like Belize, principles always come second to people, no. Nakakatuwa, no, na-explore dito yung mga ganitong ideas. And masasabi natin na may progression, no, during across the years, no. Ayun nga, nagsimula to noong 1980s na kung saan malaki or mabigat yung issue ng AIDS, no, sa Amerika. And at one point, alam nyo ba, na-criticize si President Reagan kasi iniiwasan niya na banggitin yung AIDS sa public speeches, iniiwasan niya na supportahan yung mga tao na may sakit na AIDS. Kasi Republican siya and yung administration niya is composed mostly of conservative and white people, no. Masasabi natin na ngayon, mas represented na, mas may awareness na. Although there are things pa rin na kailangan i-improve, ayan. Pero kung babalikan natin yung history, grabe yung pinagdaanan nila, no? Na napipilitan silang lumabas ng closet dahil lang may sakit na AIDS eh. No, kapag nalaman na meron silang bakas ng pasa, ganyan, madali lang silang ma-out. No, yung naaagaw sa kanila yung freedom of choice. Pero at the same time, ayun pa din, ano yan, parang naging fuel, no, para hindi sila maging neutral. Okay, at some point, hindi na sila naging neutral na it's either susuportahan mo yung mga tao na nakaranas ng AIDS or gay or magiging part ka ng problem. Parang alin man lang dun sa dalawang yun. So, ano guys, baka may gusto pa kayong ang dami ko nang nasabi din. Baka may gusto pa kayong idagdag.
So, ayun, may isa din akong gustong i-share yung
Sige lang, Nico. Go.
yung tungkol kay Hannah and Joe. Feeling ko yung relationship nila nagkaroon talaga
Grabe
ng
yung part na yun.
nakakaiyak din yun actually.
Heartbreaking, no? Ako pa naman yung gumanap
Sobrang
kay Joe.
timely nga, no? Sobrang relevant today kasi makikita kasi talaga yun, di ba? Yung mga parte ng LGBTQ na reject sila ng mga magulang nila, gano'n. So, sige, Nico, pasensya na.
Wala, nakita ko lang na parang nagkaroon ng rift sa relationship nila with regards to Joe's sexuality. Yun yung first time na na-realize na niya sa sarili niya na iba nga siya. And ang heartbreaking lang nun kasi hindi siya tinanggap nung una niyang pinagsabihan. Ayun lang yung sa akin.
Okay, so ako, dagdagan ko lang yan since that na-mention mo na. Sa akin, dun sa mismong party na yun, nakaramdam ako ng lungkot. Like, kasi magulang mo, di ba? Siyempre, sa kanila ka dapat mag-confide, di ba? Dapat you feel safe with them and you should tell them kung sino ka talaga. And as a parent, you have to accept your child, di ba? Kasi sila yung, ikaw kasi mismo as a parent, dapat it's your responsibility to take your child's side, di ba? Parang doon pa lang, actually, doon pa lang talaga, I really couldn't blame Joe. Like, yes, he has his own flaws and he failed as a husband din kay Harper. Pero yung nakita ko yung eksena na yun, nakita ko talaga kung bakit naging ganun siya. Like, the fact na tinago niya, siguro nga may fear, 'di ba? May fear sa kanya na if he accept himself as a homosexual, there's no turning back. You show parang you allow yourself to be vulnerable to the world, and sobrang hirap noon, 'di ba? Like, you want to be yourself but you can't kasi alam mo sa party mo na may ibang tao na hindi ka kayang i-accept talaga. And the fact na ito nangyari to sa nanay niya, it's heartbreaking talaga, di ba?
Yes.
It's really heartbreaking. So, ayun, since that, na-mention ko na naman ulit si Joe, may gusto ba kayong dagdag doon sa eksena na yun, yung about kay Hannah and Joe? Dayan,
siguro kung may idadagdag man ako,
sige, go.
yung importance talaga ng role ng isang magulang sa development ng isang bata. Kasi sa experience ni Joe, nagsimula yun sa pagkabata niya di ba? Insecure siya, hindi siya sigurado kung may pagmamahal, di ba? Tinanong niya sa nanay niya kung mahal ba siya ng tatay niya.
Oo, yun. Nakalimutan ko yung yes, oo.
Masabi mo talaga na it all starts, or at least halos lahat, nag-uumpisa sa tahanan. Malaki yung role ng isang magulang.
So, tingin niyo ba, yun yung rason kung bakit kasi hindi naman napakita yung tatay ni Joe dun, di ba? Na-mention lang siya siguro meron tong story, may story behind. Siguro iniwan sila ng tatay niya. Siguro hindi nag-work out yung family nila, ganun. Siguro dahil din kay Joe kasi nga parang ganyan si Joe, ganyan. Siguro hindi siya nagustuhan ng tatay niya. Ayun, 'di ba? Parang hindi natin alam pero it's a possibility, 'di ba?
Yes. Daming maybes.
So, ayun, wait, ako muna. Wait,
Sige,
ako
sige.
muna. So, ayun, since na-mention natin si Joe, mention naman natin yung our favorite two couples, yung connection nila. If you guys can remember that iconic scene, yung nag-aaway na sila, favorite yung eksena na
Ang
yon. Oh my
intense.
God, marami akong makakwento dyan. Dapat may makwento rin kayo I'll be expecting yan. So, sa akin, syempre sa umpisa, syempre alam na natin na may connection, di ba? Since sa umpisa pa lang, may connection na sa kanila, may parallelism. Yung nakikita kong parallelism sa kanila, yung love, yung kinds of love nila. First, ang nakikita ko, a false one. And the second is the true one. Ang nakikita ko, yung false one ay between kay Harper and Joe. Si Joe kasi, he already knows sa start pa lang na something is different from him. Parang hindi niya makita si Harper na tawag dito, parang hindi niya kaya mahalin si Harper in the way na gusto ni Harper na mahalin siya. You guys get it? Like, 'di ba inamin niya rin na parang he like basta may party doon na na mahal niya si Harper pero hindi sa ganoong paraan. Doon pa lang, it's already a false one, di ba? Like, Joe feigned his sexual attraction to Harper for years. He may have loved her, di ba? Pero hindi dun sa ways na nag-pretend siya. Ayun yung nakikita ko dun sa love nila. So, tapos dito naman kay Louis, oh my God, ayun, yung kay Louis and Louis naman, sorry. Ayun, yung kay Louis and Pryor naman, it's actually a true one. It's actually true. Ang problema nga lang, their kind of love illustrates the dark and the other side of love. You know, the fragility of love itself. Like, di ko lang sure kasi never pa ako nagka-jowa, di ko lang sure kung nagka-jowa na kayo. Pero sa akin, sa observation ko, like, yung mga nakikita ko sa mga...
Don't speak bad words, Eds.
No, hindi naman, So, yun, like, kasi di ba karamihan, napapansin ko lang karamihan kasi sa mga couples, like, they've never really experienced a real life-threatening challenge to the relationship. Like, di ba, like, mahal mo tong tao to. What if kung nalaman mo na itong jowa mo may sakit? How will you deal with that? And the fact na, si Pryor, di ba, hindi na nga niya sinabi, tapos mamamatay pa siya. O, di ba, nag-pile up yung conflicts sa loob ni Louis. He doesn't know what to do. Like, hindi niya alam kung anong gagawin niya. Is it worth it to stay with Pryor or hindi na talaga? Doon pala nakikita ko na talaga yung pagkasira ng relasyon nilang dalawa. There's a parallelism with it, di ba? Nakikita niyo yon. Sobrang I just really love that scene talaga, guys.
Yes, at idadagdag ko lang sa sa part ni Joe, no, as someone na yung nag-portray sa character ni Joe. Nakita ko kasi din sa kanya yung sa kaya loveless and really fragile yung marriage ni Harper at ni Joe. Kasi may inner conflict si Joe. Nagtatalo doon yung religious identity niya tsaka yung sexual identity niya. So during the time na nag-usap si Roy tsaka si Joe, 'di ba na-reveal doon na yes, mahal naman talaga. I think and I believe mahal ni Joe si Harper. Walang duda doon. Pero kumbaga yung natitira na lang na nagko-connect sa kanila ay yung parang may mission, kumbaga parang may mission si Joe na gustong tuparin na kailangan niyang iligtas si Harper in some way, ganyan. Dahil nga sa religion, ganyan.
Pero may nakakainis na part dun eh.
Ano yun?
Yung sinabi ni Joe na parang siya yung babaeng parang dinedefy lahat yung yung pagka-Mormon niya. Parang doon ako nainis, parang gusto niya siya lang yung perfect. Parang yun yung
Tsaka
nagustuhan niya kay Harper. Yung
may nabanggit din siya doon na
failure.
na sabi niya nga si Harper daw kasi yung tipo ng babae na laging nagkakamali, ganyan.
Yes.
Tapos siya yung sasagip, ganun. Ano lang, yung point ko lang doon is lagi may underlying factors kung bakit ganun yung behavior ng isang tao. So, ayun, although hindi ko gina-justify syempre yung mga pagkakamali ni Joe at ng ibang characters. Pero, ayun, there's always a factor, no? So, ano pa? Ano pa ba? Meron pa ba kayo dadagdag?
Ayun, since that we're still talking about Joe, si Joe talaga yung spotlight talaga nitong So yun, yung kay Joe, actually gusto ko rin pag-usapan yung relasyon ni Louie and Joe. Gusto ko malaman yung thoughts niya doon. Kasi ako, may thoughts din ako doon, pero gusto ko na marinig niya. Pero before that, may gusto akong i-tackle din about kay Joe. Ay, actually, about na rin pala kay kay Louie and Joe. Never mind.
Go lang, Eds. Go lang.
So, yun. Nakikita rin natin na parang may sexual, ano yan? May sexual tension, diba? Yes. May sexual tension silang dalawa ni Louie and ni Joe. So, since that, after nung pagkawasak na relasyon nung apat na magka-jowa or na couples, although Joe na, ayun nga, parang he's still not yet coming to terms with his sexuality, pero malapit na doon. So, doon sa parte na yung nag-uusap sila ni Louie, Joe is still nervous, diba? He's still nervous about pursuing an affair with another man. Since that yung religious convictions niya, ang lakas, diba? Kasi, na-mention yung story ni Lazarus. So, although he's still nervous, pero alam mo yun, parang ewan ko kung nararamdaman nyo rin to, pero sa akin nararamdaman ko na ginagamit niya lang yung religion para ma-rationalize yung actions niya. Like, kasi si Lazarus, he was born again. Like open and close quote. Like, born again. So, si Joe, gusto niya rin ma-reborn, pero as a healthy gay man. So, kayo guys, ano ba yung tingin nyo doon? Like, may ano ba, kasi before pa masira yung relasyon nila, itong apat na to, di ba nagkita na rin kasi sila ni Joe at ni Louie, di ba? Tingin niyo ba parang nag-cheat na rin sila sa partner nila? Kayo?
Yes. Parang technically, yes, oo. Masasabi natin na nag-cheat sila kasi wala namang usapan na putol na yung relationship between Pryor and Louie, Harper and Joe. Parang there are circumstances na nangyari, conflicts, yan, problems. Pero hindi man, I think nauwi sa diba? Nagkaroon sila ng sexual relations. Diba si Louie and Joe, diba?
Yes.
But then again, hindi man yun nangyari. Meron ng parang emotional affair na nangyari. So ayun, I think meron pa rin nangyari na cheating, ganyan. Ang complex ng complex ng relationships nila.
Sobrang galing talaga ng pagkagawa ng Angels in America. Ayun.
Ayan. And since open-ended ito, dahil first part pa lang ito meron pang part 2 yung Angels in America. Marami pang pwedeng mangyari, no? So, maybe hindi talaga magkakatuluyan si Joe tsaka si Louie. Maybe may bagong mangyayari sa life ni Pryor tsaka ni Harper. So, maraming possibilities. So, ano pa ba? Si Nico ba? Baka may gusto pang idugtong bago natin i-wrap up.
Ayun, I agree sa sinabi ni Ben na ayun nga, tungkol sa relationship ni Joe at saka ni Louie na it's cheating talaga. Kasi wala naman talagang break na relationship dun sa past relationships nila. Parang nagkita lang talaga sila and ayun na, parang may nangyari na talaga emotional and physical contact between them. So, ayun, cheating talaga siya.
Go, Ed. Sige na,
Ayun.
go.
Ako naman, isa sa mga supporting character, hindi naman siya, actually, isa rin naman siyang important. Lahat naman importante. So, itong character na to, let's talk about Mr. Lies, yung imaginary friend ni Harper. The first thing that I actually noticed is his name, Lies, Lies. Doon pa lang, like, kasi imaginary, so hindi siya totoo. Hindi siya, parang kasinungalingan lang siya, ganon. Ewan ko, parang yung name na yun, parang ang ganda yung connection niya dun sa part na imaginary siya, hindi siya totoo, and his name is Lies, di ba? So, ayun. And ang napapansin ko rin kay Harper is that she tends to, yun nga, she wants to escape from her reality, but at the same time, she also wants to, Harper wants to escape yung mga feelings na nararamdaman niya. Siguro regarding dun sa conflicting feelings niya about dun sa marriage niya, about kay Joe, about everything in general. Pero at the same time, she also wants to feel, like she wants to feel anything, ganon. So, parang nagkakaroon ng clash between do sa ayaw ni Harper, pero at the same time gusto niya. So, yon, gusto ko lang i-tackle yun. Kasi it's really, really interesting the fact na may duality talaga sa isang tao na you want this, pero ayaw mo rin yun. Like, it's just there's this just, may isang bagay talaga na gusto mo, pero ayaw mo rin kasi alam mo na ang sakit na. Alam mo yun, parang alam mo, parang hindi na talaga maganda dun sa health mo. Pero you still want it. You still, diba? Oh, Angels in America, why are you like this? Ayun, diba? Ang lalim. Like, the fact na Mr. Light is just a supporting character, pero siya mismo yung, parang, ang bigat. Ang bigat talaga. Like, siya yung naging isa sa mga solid evidence or solidifying factor dun sa mismong personality ni Harper. Ganun. So, ayun, talagang even the small details talaga ang nagbibigay ng the whole picture. So, yun lang. Ayun.
Yes, thank you, Eds. Ilang kilo
Ayan.
ba yung bigat na yan?
Yeah.
Ayan.
Yeah.
Pero tama yung sinabi ni Eds, no?
Uh,
There is really an element of duality sa characters ng Angels of America. And yun na nga, sinusuportahan nun yung idea na may layers talaga, no? There are underlying factors, underlying reasons, facts, ganyan, circumstances do sa layers na yun, na nakaka-apekto, no? Nakaka-impluwensya at nagkakaroon ng impact sa lahat ng desisyon na ginagawa ng characters na to. So, ayan, marami tayong nasabi, no? But to wrap up, maganda na tapusin natin tong discussion na to by maybe sharing kung ano yung natutunan nyo at kung ano yung message nyo para sa mga nakikinig sa podcast natin in relation, no, sa Angels of America.
may natutunan ba ako?
Marami ka naman.
Ikaw, Nico, ikaw muna. Sige.
Sige.
Go to full minutes muna.
Ako muna.
Sige, yes.
So, ang natutunan ko dito ay dapat alisin natin yung stigma sa AIDS. Tapos, syempre, no cheating. Wow.
Yes,
Tapos,
yes. Alam mo, may jowa, no? Wala akong jowa, pero yes. No
ayun,
cheating.
kapag may ka-relationship ka, dapat sinasabi mo muna kung ano yung nararamdaman mo talaga. Hindi yung biglang alis ka na agad, wala man lang pasabi. Ayun.
Yes.
And then, siguro yung last na natutunan ko ngayon is, dun sa play is, siguro, acceptance dun sa mga LGBTQIA++ community. And ayun, sa tingin ko nagawa naman nung play yung purpose niya, which is
Yeah.
to inform us and aware us of this
Mm-mm.
kind of discussions. And ayun, kayo ba?
Yes. Yung play talaga, it communicated with us and it also informed us and educated us. So, talagang ang laki ng impact talaga ng Angels in America. No? So, sa akin naman, ang natutunan ko, nasabi na ni Nico, nasabi na ngayon, nga, actually, I think, dapat nating maintindihan is that, ang importante talaga is acceptance and understanding talaga, di ba? Na na like there's just more that meets the eye, diba? And may masasabi ba ako? Siguro i-relate ko na lang dun sa mismo sa title. I actually love na the title is called Angels in America. And siguro sa iba kasi, since that this play talks about sexuality, yung mismo homosexuals, yung kasakitan, ganon. And in our time kasi, we still have a long way to go. We still need more acceptance. We still need to be more understanding. And some people just can't accept that. Like, naka-stay pa rin sila sa old-fashioned ways, sa mga makalumang uh, makalumang ideas. And siguro nagustuhan ko yung title mismo na Angels in America is the fact na kasi yung ibang tao, they see these ideals not really consenting to parang hindi siya magandang tignan sa kanila. So, yung the fact na, hindi ko sure kung intention talaga to ni Kushner, pero yung sa akin, yung sinabi nga na Angels in America, for me, it signifies na lahat tayo, parang equal tayo sa tingin ni God. We're not exactly evil talaga. We're humans and we all deserve love and acceptance from everyone.
Yes.
So yun, like, diba, kasi since that yung characters doon, American sila, tapos Angels in America. So, ayun, parang, yun yung nakikita ko, yun yung interpretation ko. So, ayun, di ko sure kung naiintindihan nyo yun. Sobrang, ayun, yun lang. Since sabi na rin kasi ni Nick yung gusto kong sabihin. So, ayun lang din. Ikaw naman, Dayan.
Yes,
may
thank
share
you,
ka?
Nico and Eds, for sharing
Thank
your
you.
insights and lessons, no? And of course, para i-share din to sa mga nakikinig sa atin, no? These are all important ideas, no? Important things na kailangan nating i-apply sa mga sarili natin. Ayan, for a change, of course. Ako naman, siguro yung main insight na nakuha ko is that you don't have to be a part of something to be able to fight for it, no? Hindi mo kailangan maging gay or hindi mo kailangan magkaroon ng AIDS para maging aware, no? Para magsalita tungkol dito at para ipagtanggol or makipaglaban para sa rights ng mga taong naapektuhan nito. And ayun, yung mga nabanggit nyo rin naman, nabanggit ni Nico, na maging aware tayo, no, na itong sakit na to, itong AIDS or cancer o ano pang klase ng sakit, they don't define a person. They don't define kung ano yung kayang gawin at kung saan makakaabot ng isang tao. And ayan, saka ano rin, meron tayong kakayahan na maka-empower ng tao, no? Ayan, so, yan actually marami, no? But, hayaan ko na lang na may apply ko to in real life kung hindi ko man mabanggit ngayon. So, ayan, to our listeners, and thank you for being with us sa mahabang journey na ito. I hope nagustuhan nyo rin. Ayan, nakuha rin ng Angels in America ang interest ninyo. And I hope din na marami tayong natutunan. So, ayan. Magpapaalam na kami sa inyo. Thank you, guys.